Hey guys, this is Josue again with another video. Today I'll be giving you a quick thought of what I have fun for the past month playing with my EPU uh, paired to my Lenovo Go, Legion Go. Actually, it has been a pretty good experience to be honest. Uh, there's a lot of controversy about having this paired to your Lenovo Go because a lot of people say like, well, why don't you just buy a full blown PC? Well, my friends, I do have a full blown PC too over here. If I want to show the problem, the thing that I want to do is just I want to show you guys like what more you can get out of your Lenovo Go. Yeah, I know for someone that wants just to like have like the portability of taking it everywhere and still play games. But of course, this only setup is just like so that you can play like those high demand games. Especially like for me, what I was having a lot of issues. It was like because I'm a really Call of Duty guy. I love playing all the Call of Duty games. And there's a lot of people there, a lot of YouTubers saying like, oh, you can just do these settings, you can change these settings, you can do this, you can like upscale the 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 screen, or you can download this from Steam app, and just they're just trying to like get you guys' view. Like my point of view right now is just like yes, you can play a lot of the games without this, but then you're gonna start having some of those issues like the it'll be crashing the game and it'll keep annoying you. And like integrating graphic card, they're good. Like I think my digital storm laptop that I have, it has a 2070 and I can still play really easily Call of Duty games in it. But having this without that and running it for I think two months and a half. Just with the games, I was having a lot of issues with playing the games, and to the point that what, I bought this just for the soul to be playing Call of Duty games on the go, but I couldn't get it. I was only able to play multiplayer. I guess. I guess that doesn't use a lot of your GPU. I guess, but then I decided like what, I got spare parts. I got this 3070 that has been collecting dust in my shelf, and I got a power supply, and I got a shell out of cords too. So I was like, what, let's give it a try. Order this dock, install it, and see how that works on my thing. But the biggest issue here is like a lot of people say like even me when I made the first video, and when I put it all together and I plug it, a lot of people say, oh, it's just a plug and play thing. No, obviously not, because a lot of the things I did with this one is like I downloaded the adrenaline. I think it's like an MD uh AMD software, I guess, just like the Nvidia has the app. So I download that, and I download the latest. I'm trying to get the latest update just to make sure all my games will run perfectly fine. Well, that wasn't the case, because once I download the software and then I try to download the Nvidia, and a lot of people say, "Oh, it's just a plug and play thing." No, it will not recognize this duck or my graphic card at all. And I didn't know. Okay, maybe it's the core, but everything wasn't working like it should. It took me a very good time to figure it out until I came across to a link that I will be putting on this video. That video actually helped me a lot because I had to DDU uh, both the AMD and the Nvidia app, have a really good clean install of the integrated graphic card that it came with, and to the point that it was asking me to update the graphic card here. But what I did, instead of updating this graphic card, I went and I download the Nvidia app. And once I download the drive for my GPU, and then I completely, like, I think I did a full uh shutdown on both these things. And then I basically, what I did, I just turn my GPU first on, so where it will run. I'll wait about like 5 seconds, make sure everything gets like cycled and things like that. And once I got all that figured out, I went and go ahead and turned my Lenovo Go, and actually that made the deal. Like that fixed the problem. And do I have to do this all the time? Yeah, I have to do that. I have to turn this one on first, then my Lenovo Go. And there's a light over here underneath there. I don't know if you can see it, but there's like a yellow one and a blue one. The yellow sign just tells you like this whole thing is on. The blue one is like it's completely full pair there to your Lenovo Go. All right, so once like you get everything turned back on, so a lot of people asking like, can you make like a video showing how much improvement has been with the integrator? The thing, yeah, I can definitely do that, but I don't do these type of videos. I like just showing people what I have fun, or like the things like they might be having issues with, or the things they probably don't know. A lot of people know about this type of setup, but they choose not to do it, or they choose to bash other people about it, saying like, well, but by the time you do this, you should just get a full blown computer. Yeah, you can do that, but why not? Like, you can, of course, this is a short cable, very short. I think it's like probably like a full long. But if you get yourself with a 40 GV long cable, like probably like 12 feet, you can have this whole thing over here. You can have this whole thing sitting uh on a shelf, and you run the cord all the way to your bed, or whatever you play the most. Like, usually I use this mainly on my bedroom, just because I just had a, a baby, a newborn. So I can be, I can be downstairs at my house doing my videos and things like that. So having a long cable like this, I can just easily put it on my around my close to my nightstand, and I can just play games, and I can play everything basically normal. Yeah. What I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna show you and see if I don't break this right now, because right now I haven't updated the AMD software on this thing. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna unplug it over here, and I'm just gonna leave that running. That's gonna force this over here to run, but I'm gonna reset it, so let me make sure it's a good video. So I'm gonna restart this. Heck, I might just turn this off just to save some electricity. So I'll turn that off. Once this comes back up, I'm gonna try to launch Call of Duty. I think I was playing zombies last night and I lost all my stuff. Yeah, there's the new season coming up, so I've been trying to get those new schematics. So hopefully I don't have I have that character that needs to be worked, so that could be a good example. Because honestly, most of you guys don't know, probably, once you go in, if that game crashes or something happens there, you lose all your stuff. So yeah, what I'm doing right now, I'm launching my Steam account. So far I should be just using the integrator, right? The integrated graphic card inside. All right, let's see what it tells me. This is the first time launching the game. So there you go. I get the first message. It says your GPU drive version 234028 does not meet the recommended 24.81 for running Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. To ensure the best performing function, go to the Mac website, download and install the latest driver. So I already prior to install the drives and did install some of the drivers back when before I start using that. It already has the latest. Like that's the latest. And this message that keeps popping up here, everybody gets it. So a lot of people say ignore, and then your computer appears to has changed since last time you ran. This message always pops up. It never pops up. Some of the times it doesn't pop up with when I'm using the Nvidia, but I just leave it no. So it's already telling you like you need the recommended things to run this. So we'll see if you had to do some yeah, I had to do some shaders preloading. So I'm gonna pause the video, and once that stuff is done, I'll show you what happens. All right, guys, so I just wanted to show you something while everything is loading in the background. So I opened Legion Space just to show you some data and all that. Look at my GPU usage right now. It goes from 47 to 77, and it just keeps fluctuating to 83, which this is normal. I seen it like that with just integrated graphic card. But look at those numbers, 66C, and I think like even for my 4070 Ti in my desktop, once you hit like over 70, you get those limits are starting to like throttle down a little bit. But look at this thing. It stays at 65 right now with a full-blown fan speed going on at it. Full speed up. My CPU is it's actually right now 4.10 hertz and stuff like that, so that's normal. This temperature, I think it always stays the same. I have to double check Switch Legion Go once I get this one running again. But I just wanted to show you some of the things here. Right now I want to go and see disk and drives. I'm gonna check, make sure I don't have no other updates that needs to be done without the graphic card. I crashed. So that is one of the things that they need to work on. This I don't know, I don't think this is an issue with the Call of Duty game. It's mainly an issue with the software and the engineering of everything going on inside this thing. But like I said, like I don't know that much about handheld consoles. I'm a photographer, but I like a little bit of technology there and on, especially when I use cameras, stuff like that. But this is the things that I find really nice and cool to share for everybody. So let me pause the video and see when it comes back again, and hopefully those shaders look better. So that is one of the things that they need to work on. This I don't know, I don't think this is an issue with the Call of Duty game. It's mainly an issue with the software and the engineering of everything going on inside this thing. But like I said, like I don't know that much about handheld consoles. I'm a photographer, but I like a little bit of technology there and on, especially when I use cameras, stuff like that. But this is the things that I find really nice and cool to share for everybody. So let me pause the video and see when it comes back again, and hopefully those shaders look better. So that is one of the things that they need to work on. This I don't know, I don't think this is an issue with the Call of Duty game. It's mainly an issue with the software and the engineering of everything going on inside this thing. But like I said, like I don't know that much about handheld consoles. I'm a photographer, but I like a little bit of technology there and on, especially when I use cameras, stuff like that. But this is the things that I find really nice and cool to share for everybody. Um, so let me pause the video and see when it comes back again, and hopefully those shaders look better. I crashed. So that is one of the things that they need to work on. This, I don't know. I don't think this is an issue with the Call of Duty game. It's mainly an issue with the software and the engineering of everything going on inside this thing. But like I said, like I don't know that much about handheld consoles. I'm a photographer, but I like a little bit of technology there and on, especially when I use cameras, stuff like that. But this is the things that I find really nice and cool to share for everybody. Um, so let me pause the video and see when it comes back again, and hopefully those shaders look better. All right, guys, so I'm back again. So please apologize if you guys see a lot of the glare over here. It's just I need to work on a little bit on my lighting. So now the shaders are all complete on the game. So let's go ahead and start the zombies and see if we get any hiccups or anything like that. So all right, so I'm over here. I'm gonna launch. Okay, so just for the record, I'm really good at playing this game. So right below, write your comments on below this video and let me know how I do on this little gameplay. So I ain't gonna take a lot of the stuff. I'm just gonna take some of my contraband guns here and probably some decoy grenades, proximity time, and well, since I'm playing solo, I'm gonna take that. That's technically what I'm gonna do right now. I just don't want to lose any important stuff that I have. Wow, never thought it's gonna take that long. But I just want you guys to see it for first hand how everything runs. And you know, this is of course you can run like multiplayer with no issues, but a lot of the cool stuff is in Warzone, which I don't play Warzone, but I'm gonna try to get into, and zombies. That's what I mainly bought. That's what I mainly buy this Call of Duty games, even the Black Ops, even the brand new one that is coming out, because I love this type of games like that. So we'll see how far I can make it. How about that? Without the game crashing or kicking me out. Usually it just crashes completely. So you'll start seeing some problems over here, which I do get still with like the pocket birds. I get it with the 3070. That extra flotation, I don't get it. There you go. I guess that's it, guys. It completely crashes the game. See? That's the one issue that I was having a lot of the times, and I thought, like, you know, that was just a drive issue. Oh, maybe you need to get the settings down a little bit more. Yeah, it doesn't matter. So let's relaunch it back again and see what happens. So I did a settings change, and I went into my, I think what's it called, like drive management. So I make sure went to my display adapters, my fat finger. So there's both of the graphic card. There's the AMD Radeon graphics and the Nvidia GeForce 3070. So did not quite complete, but it appears they were on the last time. Do you want to? Nope. Okay, so now it did not give me that little pop-up that it came out over here saying that, hey, your graphic card is out of date, you need to go and update it. No, it didn't. because now my Nvidia app recognized it too, if it shows over here. And also the temperature of the GPU is at 24 Celsius. I do gonna have to do some loading. I think it's gonna have to load the cache. Yep. So we're gonna have to wait for the shaded preloading and stuff like that. But right now it recognized the graphic card right out the bat. So once that thing is done, we're gonna play some Modern Warfare Zombies. And hopefully I'm gonna try to do all I can through the game. And actually I can record it now too. So that's one of the things that I really like with Nvidia, and it actually, this little handheld can record at the same time and play, so that's perfect. So once that load, I'm gonna switch into the Nvidia app, and like for a lot of people, it's really easy. You just go bring your keyboard up, Control Z, and then you turn this one off, and then you use your pad. Oh no, okay, so I'm going back. So it's got a little bit, it's a little bit play, you have to play around and all that. So I'm gonna turn that on. So I can start with instant replay or instant record, F9. I also like to switch those around, but I don't think it's gonna let me because I'm playing the game. It's one of the things that I had to like, I still have to mess around with. So I guarantee this game is not gonna crash like that, like for real. Like I will be able to finish the whole game. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna restart it back again, and this time I'm actually gonna go with the stuff I need. So let's see if I got some things cooled down already. Okay. Just to double check, go back over here so you guys can see it. So right over here it says 3070, and then it also says AMD Radeon graphics right there. So right now we're using the 3070. So we're gonna go back over here, make sure we all ready, and we're gonna send it. So my focus right now is just to get my backpack, everything that I lost in the previous game. See if we can get a dark ether too. That would be nice to show. I can actually finish the whole thing. So obviously I'm not gonna be able to be talking with the people that I'm over here on the game, but good thing I can send messages and text through the game. And that's one of the things I like of Lenovo. Like even if you don't have a keyboard, you can pop up your keyboard right here. You go to settings and you can change how your keyboard looks. Default, small, split, or traditional. I like the traditional because it gives you the alt and control and everything of a full blown keyboard, like how it should. So, and I'll be switching back and from how my view looks over here, but just want to make sure you guys see everything. So my temperature over here is at 30 Celsius. Fans are blowing hard, and that's that I even have it on customized right now. You guys can see my B run is at 16, my RAM is at 93, and my GPU is only at 5% usage. So this run is with the GeForce RTX 3070. So right at the back, you'll see only one sign over here that it is always visible, which is the bucket burst, something like that. But so far so smooth, everything runs really great. So what I'm gonna do right now, let me check. So I'm gonna play just the game, just make sure. I'm gonna try to get on this location. This is where I get really good looting. Make sure I use some of my stuff, my dock, cause I'm by myself. And a Pocket Punch 3 for my gun. This should get me all the way to tier 3. You guys can see for first sight how fun this game it is. Some people don't like it. I love it. It's a pretty quick game. Most of you is like, oh, this video went from showing how the EPU works to Modern Warfare 3 gameplay. But hey, whatever, so I can show you guys how useful it is to have this graphic card running with your Lenovo Go. And the experience is very smooth, to be honest. And this is that I'm playing with the screen of the Lenovo. Imagine if I were to go from the graphic card to an actually monitor. I have not tried that yet. That would be good for another video though. So let's see how far. There isn't a vehicle over here. There's one. I'm gonna go get that. I could be luring around over here, but I think my best loot is over there, to be honest. Just because I don't want to risk it. Especially when I'm by myself. I need some self-revive kits, and there's nothing here. This little thing over here is someone is using a scorch gun. I don't know how it's linked that to me or not, but it's just part of the game. Sometimes being a little goofy. I'm gonna take that, the gas mask. There's more of these suckers over here. And it's a pretty fun game. You just keep doing that and keep doing contracts and things like that. See, that's one of the things I like. That perk that I drank. It tells me exactly where all the things are. So there's another gas mask. I'm not gonna need that. Make sure there's the vehicle over there. I'm gonna try to hit to that one. Okay. Oh, let's see. Make sure I get this. My dog is getting those kills done. So there's other people playing too. For those that have not played this game yet, like you can tag along with them, or you can make a squad up to 6 people there. But a lot of the people in tier 1, they don't like to play. They like to play. They like to team up, but sometimes they can drag you down. See, someone is asking for help right now. I'll clear over there, but I ain't gonna do that. I don't got time for that. I see no issues whatsoever in the gameplay with the GPU. This is the closest I can show you guys without doing any software stressing or using those like fancy software just to give you a nice count performance and stuff like that. But for me, this is the best way to show you that it works. Like there's no bullshit, like I'm telling you, it might be different with depending what graphic card you're using. The 3070, I choose that? Did I choose the graphic card? No, I just had it laying in my house, and that was because of my previous build. and upgrades that I did to my computer. So, and I was like, why not? Why not use that old graphic card that is sitting in my shelf with something like this? And this is not the only purpose of the eGPU. You can actually use that with all laptops too, if they're compatible with Type 3 or Type 4 Thunderbolt cable. Uh, you might be able to do the same thing, just like I'm doing with the Lenovo Go. I have tried that with my Legion. No, I have tried that with my Digital Storm laptop that I have, but it doesn't want to work actually. To be honest, I don't know if it's because of compatibility or it just doesn't work. Because on the Digital Storm laptop that I have, it has a 2070 RTX. But and like with just a 3070 RTX, I can definitely play Call of Duty without having any issues. So I'm sure you can use a 2070 graphic card or even a lower one. Just just the fact that you get I think any graphic card will work, to be honest. Just check on the game, and the game tells you that which one is the one that they recommend and what's the minimal that they recommend too. But you can find really good cheap ones on eBay or Amazon too. Man, I think I'm not gonna find any backpacks over here. Trying to find drinks. A lot of your colas, they're over here too. Nice. It's a bit laid back today. Okay. I'm gonna go to tiers 2. I should be able to because my gun is level 3, so it should be fine. There's someone over there running. There's my doggo running with me. I'm gonna get to this building. There's a lot of stuff showing there, but there's no doors. There's one over here. Nothing. Nothing. Wow. Tell me I walk around that building. I'm gonna loot around here and see what we find. Nothing. Yep, I'm gonna take that. That comes handy for those that uses those sentry guns that are already on the game. Turret guns, or whatever they call it. But yeah, I thought it was gonna be a quick deal because sometimes I'm very lucky at finding what I need to find. This thing. Okay. Double X points. Okay. I'm gonna go to those hot skyscrapers over there. I don't have enough money to buy 3 desks, but I'm gonna check. Because running with one desk is a little bit. Oh yeah, there you go. So I did bought a medium backpack and I bought 2 desks. My dog is helping me a lot. I should have brought like the healing Aurora because I'm not gonna be able to heal. This is how you heal your dog. Usually don't like to use this. There's the Scorch Sport contract. And I'm gonna go over here because I need to go and let my dog stand really quick. So I'm gonna show you a safe spot that you can use if you're playing the game, because I know there's no pause, nothing like that. So these buildings right here, these things over here, you can go all the way up. Sometimes they put boards in it, like that one, but you just have to walk around. There's one right there. And you can use this as a safe spots. Just make sure. And no, the game is not gonna kick you out if you're not playing. And the worst that something can happen is like one of those zombies make its way all the way here and then tries to kill you. So I'm gonna just leave it over here. See, there's the first bucket birds. That's normal. I seen that even on my desktop. But playing during the integrated graphic card on these things, then I'm telling you, that's what either that or the other things that tells you on underneath there, it'll show you low latency. It's gonna show you a bunch of other stuff. All that contribute for the game to crash. But right now I can just leave it like this for a second and still be running fine. And let's check my settings over here. So the CPU is showing 50% use, 60% use, which is normal. I think that's perfectly fine right there. The GPU is only at 7%, and your temperature is showing 31 Celsius over there. I'm like, come on, like check over here. See, I show you a little bit. %, right there. So I'm telling you, and right now I like to keep my constant 25 watts. I can go 30, I don't know, but 25 looks really good. It keeps I can keep it charged. And no, the eGPU won't keep it. It won't charge your system. You have to have you have to use the bottom one over here and plug it in. So you have to have that plugged in, and you have to have this on. So that way you can finish full games and stuff like that. All right, so I'm gonna pause the video and I'll come back in a second. Let's see here on the map who is in tier 3. I can definitely jump all the way to tier 3 and tag along with these guys over here, but let me double. I'm gonna show you how I send messages here in the game. So I'm gonna double tap enter. My chat opens over here, and I'm just gonna ask them who's down for Dark Eater. There you go, enter. See? And I send a message right there. So it's pretty cool. Someone might reply on that, someone might not. It all depends. Well, I still think I can find something nice over here, so I'm just gonna hang out here. any self-revives, and I don't see or find one. Okay. But this whole purpose, guys, this whole video purpose is so that you guys can see that I can finish a whole run without having any issues. And I know it might be a someone replied to my deal. Someone might think I'm like, I don't have like 27 minutes to just tag along and watch and all that, but this whole purpose, guys, is so that you guys can see the game can perform fine for 27 minutes without having any issues. And that's what I'm trying to show you guys, because you can be watching a video on YouTube that it's only like 3 minutes, and they're just gonna tell you, hey, game runs good, you're never gonna have issues. Are you gonna take that as a legitimate answer, or are you just gonna like watch a full-blown 27 minutes gameplay and see how the GPU EPU is performing? So that's what I'm trying to show you guys. Yep, there you go. So now it's open. So I had to kill everybody in here, all these mercenaries, and then I have to lock it. It's gonna be tough just myself, but we'll see how I do. There's a Calico. I'm going to kill these suckers as they come. Oh, they're gonna flank me out. Oh, that's not good. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, that I'm going down, I'm gonna see if someone comes to my rescue. Let me see where I am. This is how your map works. So I'm over here, stronghold on E. E5. So I'm gonna ask for help. Someone is already asking where I am. So this is can't even spell. Whole stronghold by, I think it was D5. C5. I think so. And you'll see them. They'll start coming. Either one of these guys or this one is gonna start coming. That's a good, when you play with good community. Like, yeah, I lost my perks, but this guy is gonna actually come and pick me up, and he can help me like finish the stronghold if he wants to or not. We'll see. There you go. He's coming. There you go. Alright, let's see, where's an Exfil? The Exfil is over here. We're just gonna try to Exfil. That storm is getting really close, so either we just call it good right there. Also, thank you, dude. Thanks a lot for the help. You can send me a friend request if you are down to do season 5 though. So right now, guys, what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to Exfil. Most of you guys already played this game, so nothing new. So we call the helicopter. The helicopter has to arrive here, and then we got like 30 seconds to aboard the helicopter, and then we can leave. And everything that we have in our rucksack, we'll get to keep it. Not all of it though. You will. There were some things that are not. They will disappear because they're not items that you can take. Consumable items basically. And but you get to keep your large rucksack, and you get to keep your 3 ammo vests. And I'm gonna take one of these ones too, because that one you get to keep it too. So right now, it doesn't matter if you died in the helicopter. I'd rather just stay here. But when you get close to mimics, sometimes they can get inside and they can pull you out of it. That's when it sucks. So the other guys, I don't know, he came. I'm gonna take this with me too. There you go. So that's how you successfully Exfil as well. So there you go, guys. I was able to play the whole entire game, the whole 27 minutes until the storm came around, with no issue whatsoever. Console is running really cool to the touch. There's sometimes this is where the fan is. It's really nice and cool. This is over here is where the SSD card. Of course, that's where my power cable is and all that. So it's a little bit warm in this section right here. But besides that, you guys tell me. You guys can comment below. Leave a comment. I don't mind if you kind of bash my my video. I don't even mind it either. But hey, I do not know all of it, but this is my point of view as a consumer. This is exactly what I bought and what I pay for it, and but without using this one over here, it's kind of hard to get that extra punch on some of the games. But you know, pretty nice handheld. You can still use it without it, but you're only gonna be limited to just playing multiplayer. And of course, for those, I do have my desktop too. I got a really, I think it's a high end. I got the i9 14900K on that. No, my chip is not gonna blow. Yes, I lost 23% of performance with the updates that they did, so they can keep it from blowing up. But everything is good. It runs great. And I also have my 4070 Ti there. Let me turn this on so you guys can see a little bit of my setup. So yeah, cable management sucks. Do have my 2 screens right there. and this is my little office. And yes, I love drinking Cayman Jack margaritas. So there's a link below in my video. If you want to buy me some more beer, I will appreciate it. If you have comments and questions, please comment there and let me know. And I might make a video. It might not be right away, but it might be later in the month. So I hope you guys like the video. If you find this video very useful, please like it and subscribe. And to the next one.